Everybody, please put down your pitchforks and delete your angry tweets. Close your Reddit karma farming accounts for the hate threads. I'm here. The sheriff is back in town. I know many of you concerned civilians were worried that I had gone to the store to get milk and cigarettes and I had forgotten something very important and I wasn't coming home for it. And of course, I'm talking about my $10,000 speedrun bounty challenges that I said I'd want to do monthly, every month this year. The astute observers amongst you may have noticed that it's been longer than a month since my last $10,000 speedrun challenge. And there's a good reason for this. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, this year I wanted to set out to do a $10,000 speedrun challenge on an obscure game at least once a month. And we had a good streak going, where I got it twice on time. However, the most recent one, Exodus from the Earth, was such a banger that I've spent the last month and a half, almost 2 months, just looking for a game that's nearly as good to speedrun as Exodus from the Earth. Of course, I posted the complete Summoning Salt style history of these speedrun challenges, so definitely check those bad boys out, they go hard. And I've got great news today because it's time to announce the third $10,000 speedrun bounty. We found another candidate, one that's worthy to follow up Exodus from the Earth, a sacred battleground for which only the most talented of gamer barbarians will fight and succeed. And that game is Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. That's right, we're gonna take you back to the past to play a shitty game and eat ass. This puppy is from 1998 and is actually listed as one of the reasons why Bethesda went into a downward spiral in the late 90s because it was such a fucking commercial flop. Many of you watching this know of the Elder Scrolls series, probably one of the most well-known series in all of gaming, but I guarantee only a handful of you have ever heard of Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. This is like the bonus Jonas brother that no one remembers. The game just was not really played often, though the people that did play it liked it. It was actually like moderately received well. It had good reviews for the most part, but it's not a popular game by any means, and in fact, as of right now, there's only a single run for this game, and it's the current world record. So there's already an established route to follow, and it's kind of a wild one. It's a bit long too, so really buckle your seatbelt. Now I know some of you might be a little intimidated by the hour and 50+ minute route right now, but it's important to keep in mind that last time for Exodus from the Earth, the world record was an hour and 15 minutes roughly, and by the end of the speedrun challenge, the record was 20 minutes, around 20 minutes. So there's so much room for improvement on these games, and the glitches and tech that get found are amazing. Now, if you followed this series that I've been doing with the speedrun bounties, you already know the rules, but I'll go over them one more time here, of course. It's going to be 2 weeks. So at the end of 2 weeks, whoever has the fastest time wins, obviously. It's a $10,000 prize pool split across first, second, and third. And I'm also, again, doing the same thing I did last time, which was the $1,000 bonus bounty for whoever finds the most important glitch or most meta-defining trick. I like to incentivize glitch hunters, so even if you're not the most talented speedrunner, if you're like the craftiest and most creative glitch hunter and you find something that's used in the route extensively, you can win $1,000. Last time that went to the person who found the huge skip in the beginning of the game that pretty much single-handedly sliced the run in half. So there's just a lot of fun to be had here. I love doing these challenges, and it's nice to finally find another game that should be a fun one to watch. Now, per usual, your run needs to have video evidence, preferably streamed on Twitch or YouTube or something, and you submit the VOD to us to be verified. And also Kronos, whom many of you know from the previous challenges, he helps moderate the Discord as well as go through the runs, verify things, and learn everything there is to learn about these challenges. Kronos has already made a tutorial on how to set up everything for Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard and get everyone on even playing field. There's also been incredible work from the community done already for Autosplitter and everything, so all of the hard work's already been done for you. It should be a pretty seamless, easy start here if you want to participate in the challenge and the bounty. So yeah, no headache there. I'm going to put a link to the video in the description of this video, so that way you can get the tutorial and get set up. And I'm also going to put a link to the Discord where pretty much everything about this challenge will be held. That's discussions with community members, speed tech, hypothesizing routes and glitches, submitting runs, and just basically going over everything about this game and this challenge. So once again, 2 weeks starting from today, ending at midnight 2 weeks from now. Whoever has the fastest time wins. Of course, You can use any glitches and exploits you find in the game, but there will be no third-party modifications or any cheating like that. So yeah, it's time to get started. Let's hop back in the saddle here. And also, once again, I'm sorry this is so late. I really did want to do this like every month, but we really hit a diamond in the rough immediately with Exodus from the Earth. The first speedrun bounty was for Amok Runner, right? Like, that was a wacky speedrun game that was so fucking, like, awful for runners to run. Like, it was only up from there. But when we did Exodus from the Earth as our second one, I don't think we realized just how good of a speed game it'd turn out to be. And I don't like going backwards, so like Exodus from the Earth was amazing. I wouldn't want to just choose another stinker, kind of like Amok Runner's route. Like, I wanted to like just keep going up, or at least maintain the same level of quality that we saw with Exodus from the Earth. So it's just been a long time going through a ton of games, looking for anything that might have that same level potential. And then we finally found Redguard here, so I'm optimistic. Hopefully it turns into an amazing speed game. I'm hoping the route can get down to like fucking 20 minutes, just like Exodus from the Earth did. So yeah, once again, sorry for the big delay on that. And yeah, that's about it. Looking forward to watching all of your runs in this competition. See ya.